This is Yarmouk camp in Damascus, home to the largest population of Palestinian refugees in Syria. Around 150,000 Palestinians live here, many the children, grandchildren, or even great-grandchildren of refugees that arrived after the Palestinian Nakba, or catastrophe, in 1948. Ever since fierce fighting spread to Damascus in July, dozens of innocent civilians in Yarmouk have become the latest casualties of Syria's tragic war. In addition, thousands of people have fled into Yarmouk camp from nearby areas that are suffering extreme violence, such as Hajar al-Aswad and Tadamon. With nowhere else to go, many of these families are living in crowded conditions in Yarmouk school buildings and homes, relying on the goodwill of others to survive. The Palestinian community tried its best to support these displaced families, but with food and medicine in short supply, a new solution was needed. The National Committee for Palestinian Camps in Syria was set up by families in Yarmouk to provide food and medical supplies to the Palestinian and Syrian families who are in desperate need. With over 1 million people now estimated to be living in the camp, it faces a huge task. Relying on donations from local families and some Palestinian civil organisations, the committee has already made good progress. In a school building in the camp, it runs a refuge centre housing around 600 displaced people, providing them with mattresses, blankets and food supplies. It also distributes food aid to the most needy families outside of this centre. The committee runs first aid workshops so that when emergencies happen, residents are better equipped to help each other survive. Although some aid from outside has arrived in Yarmouk camp, it is nowhere near enough to meet the needs of its population. Your support will enable the National Committee for Palestinian Camps in Syria to distribute medicine to families that can't afford it and are currently going without. It will allow the committee to provide food aid to more families in Yarmouk, and to fulfill its aim of sending support to other Palestinian camps in Syria, including in the devastated areas of Daraa and Homs. The families of Yarmouk camp will not forget your support.